Back in the early days of 2009, I came across a game that introduced me to the looter-shooter RPG genre, Fallout 3.
Each time that I at my happy heart.
It had everything I ever wanted in a video game. The freedom of going whatever you wanted, the plethora of weapons that you can pick and choose from, and a story that was pretty engaging, although you had to pay an extra $4.99 to finish it. Thanks, Toddy.
If you're still there, the purifier needs to be activated now.
After finishing the game, I found myself wanting more. I remembered the many hours that I spent on Google trying to find the next best thing that would fill the metaphorical void that was left by Fallout 3. After weeks and months of searching, I found a game that was seemingly flying under the radar by a lot of Western gaming media outlets, so I decided to check it out, just to see if it could be the game that I've been looking for. S.T.A.L.K.E.R Call-of-Pripyat is a first-person shooter/survival game developed by GSC Game World back in 2009, taking place in Chernobyl, Ukraine after the destruction and fallout of the disaster that has happened there. I never even heard of the company until Call-of-Pripyat. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know anything about the S.T.A.L.K.E.R franchise as a whole, so I didn't realize at the time that it was already an established IP with a huge following in the other half of the world. Being an unemployed child at the time, I bought the game, fired it up, expecting it to be another looter-shooter/RPG where I can essentially do whatever I wanted. This was it. This is the next Fallout, I thought to myself.
Man, I'm so hyped right now. Anything's possible. Anything's possible!
I was wrong.
Mark 1, what the heck?
Although sharing similar settings with Fallout 3, that of which is nuclear holocaust, experiencing Call-of-Pripyat's gameplay as a 12-year-old child that barely spoke any English was the equivalent to me asking my quadriplegic uncle to show me how to use the stairs one more time. I didn't understand what was going on after starting up the game. I think I walked around for about 5 minutes and proceeded to be killed by who? I don't know. And where? Don't know either. The game left a not so good first impression on me because I was going in expecting Fallout 3. What I got was a game with mechanics that are much deeper and way more expansive than what I was used to. It caught me off guard as I was not ready for such a thing at the time. It was only until when I was much older that I decided to give the game another go, due to having seen the announcement of the sequel back in 2020. I have to say, something about playing a S.T.A.L.K.E.R game during the pandemic was fitting. Although I finished the game, I didn't really have any interest in the story, as it is the third game of the franchise. I was more invested in the gameplay and the mechanics of it. I went in treating it like a single-player sandbox survival game, with some light story elements sprinkled on top. That's when I discovered the world of S.T.A.L.K.E.R modding. In the wake of the developer's seemingly disappearance from the franchise, fans of the game took up developments of standalone expansions, varying from story-focused mods to sandbox-oriented ones, with a much more emphasis on expanding the weapons and survival mechanics. It was basically a way for the fans of the game to continue playing until the next game is released. So today in this video, I'll be going over one of the mods that is arguably the most well-known from the community, STALKER Anomaly. STALKER Anomaly is a mod that allowed players to live out their dreams of being homeless amidst a nuclear apocalypse. The mod is light on story elements, as it is essentially a few missions from fast games, all put together in one. Sort of like a Stalker's Greatest Hits, but with a more focus on the gameplay itself. The weapon system has been greatly expanded, with more guns, armor, and more secret options for the players to fully immerse themselves in a semi-open sandbox world of Chernobyl. The mod also has a working survival system that requires the players to drink, eat, smoke, and sleep in order to survive the harsh reality of a nuclear fallout. The mod also seemingly has the ability to time travel, as it transported me back to 2009 when I first played Call-of-Pripyat, as I felt that once again, I had no idea what the fuck I was supposed to be doing. Talk about a nostalgia trip. After hours of getting lost and dying over and over again, I was finally able to kind of figure out what to do and where to go. I use those terms very loosely because the game doesn't really have a definitive objective that requires the players to do. The goal of the mod is just to survive as long as you can, or until you're bored and start a new game as one of the many different factions. Although extremely difficult, the game is still very enjoyable if you're like me and want to see how far you would last in a post-apocalyptic wasteland with no plot armor. So today in this video, I'll be showing you some gameplay footage that I recently recorded. The footage, however, will not be of me playing the game, but of a friend experiencing it for the first time. I recently invited him over with the assumption that we were going to hit the pool for a quick swim. Little did he know that he was actually coming over to suffer. I told him that he would only have to play the game until he is killed, because I might be a bad friend. What I am not, however, is a monster. Keep in mind that the game is old as shit, and with age comes the lack of support. In this case, for a controller, and my buddy hasn't touched a keyboard since ever. It also doesn't help that this was the only setup that I had for him. Nevertheless, I am sure that his current survival instinct and strong willpower will allow him to adapt and overcome the world of STALKER Anomaly. So with that said,
what the fuck is... What is this?
Okay, so the faction, that's all the classes you can play in the game.
Okay.
Right? And
This one.
yeah, sure. The green dog guys. They're nice. It's a progressive faction.
This is some freaking Metal Gear shit.
You change your name. Go ahead. You're good. Okay. Difficulty, of course. Let's go with hard. Okay. No, survivalist. Or
Can I choose these?
Okay, you see how it says points left?
Yeah. Oh, I
Yeah,
see.
points.
So
that's
I can
each
add
items
these.
equals.
I can add these. Quick
Exactly.
calculator for sure.
Okay.
That.
Very important.
Let me see. Is this health?
That is
First
health.
aid. Okay.
First aid.
I know red when I see red.
Yeah.
The cross is cigarettes.
Yeah, you're out of points though. You're out of points.
Already?
Already, you're out of points.
I'm gonna get rid of this. Can I get rid of this?
I'm not sure.
Well, I need my cigarettes though.
Okay.
Get rid of this and
The
then put
calculator. You can just count using the cigarettes actually.
Yeah.
That's password. No, that's another cigarette.
That's more cigarettes. Baked beans.
Baked beans. Alright. No bread?
Alright, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go for the bread.
Nemo.
Agony mode. You don't even know what it is.
I don't care. What are we doing? Story mode at least?
Yeah, sure. Story mode. Agony mode prevents you from progress from saving. So you can't save if you're injured, bleeding, irradiated in combat, or
This sucks, dude.
you're in agony.
Alright, fuck it. Randomize. So I can't save, or what is this?
You can save, but you gotta be like in perfect health to save, which is kind of like real life, you know. You can't just go to bed sick.
Pay F to
Press left to sleep. Mark it. All right.
Oops.
Oh.
How the hell do I jump, man? How do I jump?
Is it space, not jump?
Alright,
Yay. I think you're thirsty because you slept for too long.
I'm thirsty? How do I get...
Using some water, dude.
Yo.
Yeah.
Alright. And then...
You can talk
to them?
Yeah, of course.
How?
You just go up to them.
How do I get out of here? I want to leave the city. Change my mind. I want to leave the city. Change my mind. See you later. Alright.
You need to equip your guns actually. So go ahead and drag. Oh, your guns is out. So let's press. Let's turn off I. Oh, that's a knife. There you go. Oh no, that's your teammates. No.
Who are you shooting?
Not them. They're good.
Where's my cigarettes?
Yeah.
Those tomatoes.
I think someone took it. Oh, it's right there. No. It's right next to the bread. Yeah. Bread and F2, of course. That's essential.
Essential. Okay.
Alright. Use breath loaf.
Who are you shooting?
I think someone is breaking into your compound. I think you should.
Wait, how do I get my gun out?
Two. Yeah, there you go. You're good.
Alright, I got this.
You got this. Oh no, you shot it. Alright, it's all good. I think the enemy's coming from that way. Get him! You got it.
Who killed me?
You got it. No, you're so good.
No.
So how did you feel after that? What would you rate the game 1 out of 10?
I mean, this is a 10 out of 10.
It's
honestly.
that's what I'm thinking
You
as
got
well.
Vladimir Lenin back there.
That's what I'm thinking as well.
Alright, what do I do now? Is this the rest of the game?
Yeah, the game's over.
Are they still playing though?
You're just gonna be seeing what the aftermath of your actions actually.
Alright.
Yeah.